We continue our coverage from Doha in Qatar, and this is more of my exclusive interview with President Trump as we cover a lot of territory aboard Air Force One. I'd never been on Air Force One with you before, but I did go to Helsinki, Singapore, and Vietnam. I was on those trips, and I interviewed you on many of them. Do you ever think that maybe in the end, in spite of all that they threw at you, that it was better that you had a break between terms? Do you ever think about that? Did you ever really think about, you took they were after you so hard. You took all your chips, put them in the middle of the table, and it was either here, Air Force One, the White House, or probably someplace that I don't even want to mention.
I knew that running was very dangerous because I knew how evil these people were. I knew how they cheat, they steal, they lie. They're a horrible group of people. And I knew that if I ran, I exposed myself to a lot of danger, but I felt I had to. And especially after they were so bad at running this country. They were destroying the country, open borders. I didn't believe it because I built hundreds of miles of wall, and there were some areas that they should have built, and it was all ready to go up. It was going to be put up in a matter of weeks, and they didn't do it. And I said, wow, they really offer open borders. They should have automatically done it. And after doing an incredible job building literally hundreds and hundreds of miles of wall, and we were doing so good. And you know, we had the border really under control until he came in, and then he just opened it up. And I said, wow, he really wants open borders. And then he actually announced he wants to have open borders. And you know, that means people coming from all over the world, from prisons, from mental institutions, from gangs all over Venezuela and other countries. And no, I saw what they were doing. I felt I had to run. If I didn't run, I really believe if I didn't win this election, this country would be finished. I don't think it would have had a chance of surviving. You would have had the most radical lunatics. You would have had people rioting. It would have been this would have been the experiment of, you know, they call it the Great Experiment. The Great Experiment would have ended very badly. But you personally put it all on the line. There was a lot obviously riding on this for the country. I did. And a lot riding on it personally for you, because you know what they wanted to do. Yeah. No, they wanted to do whatever they could. They did. They wanted to have me locked up for 300 years. These are the worst human beings you've ever seen. It was a fight against his political opponent. They said it, but it was a fight against his political opponent. They would have used any means possible. Look, Comey was horrible. These were all horrible people. And I fired Comey, fortunately, very early. But, you know, they would have used whatever means possible. These are vicious people. And Biden is a vicious person. Biden's a stupid person. He's a low IQ person, but he's vicious. And that's a bad combination. Last question. We have our first American Pope. He does seem to disagree with you on immigration. Putting that aside, would you like to talk to him about that? Sure. I mean, I would. He was really a surprise choice. And I noticed on CNN yesterday, Dana Bash was saying, well, this had nothing to do with Donald Trump. And nobody asked the question. Worse was on Stefan, I call him George Slopadopoulos, the George Slopadopoulos show on ABC. ABC's really bad. I call him Little Georgie, so we both have our own little nickname. No, but he's a bad guy. But he's a bad guy. We had to pay me $16 million, so that's good. My favorite was the interview with the guy. You didn't pick David Muir or Stephanopoulos. I don't even know who you are. I had no idea. I don't know if the media knows how to deal with all the access they finally have, which they haven't had in a long time. I had no idea who he was, but he got a little nasty, so I explained that I just don't know who you are. Who are you? They actually gave me a choice of anybody at ABC, and I picked this guy, Moran, because I never heard of him. So I said, let's use him because the others reason to pick him. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.